Hello, my name is Monica Jones, and I am a self-care advocate helping mamas heal through motherhood, shake the guilt, and own their journey. So, I understand why moms have such a challenging time to take care of themselves. And it's probably the reason why you're watching this video while folding laundry, loading the dishwasher, texting your partner, trying to figure out if you're going to do DoorDash or order pizza tonight, and multitask all the other things you have going on in your life. It's because you don't have time. And I get it. And that silly thing that people say that, well, Beyonce has the same 24 hours as anybody else. Okay, that sounds great. And listen, I am Team Beyonce all day, every day over here, okay? So no shade to her. But Beyonce has a team. Beyonce doesn't have to worry about cooking and cleaning and doing laundry and tending to her children 24/7 and all the other things. She's got a whole team dedicated to make sure that she has ample time to do the things that she loves doing. Like I said, we're not Beyonce, and I get it. However, let me just say, believe it or not, you actually do have 5, 10, 15, do I dare say 30 minutes that you can really dedicate just to yourself. And I'm here to share my top 5 ways for you to take care of yourself when you feel like you have no time to do so. If you're interested in it, keep watching. Okay, number 1. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, I highly suggest you go, by Monica Jones, small little plug. You probably have already heard this before, but I'm going to say it again because it's my favorite, easy, free self-care tip. Wake up before everybody else. Yes, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I was not a morning person, and I couldn't even fathom the thought of waking up before everybody else and missing out on some good sleep. So let me just say, if you are a young mom if you are a mom who is in the early stages of motherhood, I'm talking about like newborn to 1, maybe even 2 years old, this one maybe not be for you, because I get those nights are wild. You're up and down, you're sleeping, you're not sleeping, so maybe just put this on ice, maybe save this one for later. But any other moms who are pretty much consistently getting sleep every night, this one is for you. And listen, I'm not telling you to wake up hours before everybody else. I'm not telling you to wake up at 4, 3, 5 a.m. in the morning, although I am now officially in the 5 a.m. club, but we'll save that for another day. But I'm just telling you to wake up like 5, 10, 15 minutes before everybody else. Because the best thing about waking up before everyone else is that you are able to pour into yourself before you start taking on all the other roles that you have to take on for the day. And pro tip, if you really want to start doing this, I highly suggest you setting yourself up the night before. And that looks like either if you want to do a workout, or if you want to do your skincare before everybody else, or if you want to drink your coffee while it's still hot before everyone else wakes up. Get those things prepared the night before so that when you do wake up and that alarm goes off, you already know that you have something exciting to get to, something to look forward to. Also, another pro tip, if you struggle in getting out of the bed and you are a chronic snoozer, I highly suggest counting backwards from 5, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and as soon as you hit that 1, you spring your butt out of bed. Now, that is the Mel Robbins 5-second rule, and I highly suggest you Google her because that rule has saved many, many, many days where I wanted to hit snooze. Okay? So number 1, wake up before everybody else. Number 2, journal. Yes, I know everyone and their mom is telling you, journal. But listen, I'm telling you, journaling has made me realize so many things in my life. It's helped me with my anxiety. It has given me a lot of clarity. I've even had some aha moments while journaling, and it's been part of my daily practice. It's something that I actually really look forward to because I'm able to actually pour out what's in this head onto a piece of paper. Whether I do anything with that information or not, at least it's not clogging up my brain and it's allowing me to actually see what's what's happening inside there. It's also really nice because sometimes I use prompts to kind of help me solve some problems. So I ask myself questions like, what do I need more of in my life? What do I need less of in my life? What is something that I'm looking forward to? What is something that I can celebrate? And again, yes, another shameless IG plug. If you don't follow me there, you can head on over to my Instagram and you can find hundreds of journal prompts because that is how much I love journaling. Number 3. Dance. Yes. Dance, dance, dance. And it doesn't even have to be by yourself. It can be with your partner. It can be with your kids. The biggest thing about self-care that sometimes people think is that it has to be something that you do by yourself. It's really something that you do for yourself. And a lot of times it actually includes other people. And so whenever I'm in a funk or I'm feeling a little out of it, I love to turn on some Beyonce or turn on some of my favorite playlists to crank up, to dance with my kids while I'm cooking dinner. And it just really gets your body moving and it makes you feel really good. And it's also really good for your nervous system to kind of shake out anything that's like bothering you. And honestly, it makes me laugh every single time, whether I'm laughing at myself or I'm laughing at my kids and their amazing dance moves. So dance. It's free. You don't have to do it for that long, and I guarantee it's going to make you feel better. Number 4. We're almost to the end. Number 4. Have a sneaky mom moment in the driveway. Now, I know that may sound like, what are you talking about, Monica? But hear me out, okay? During quarantine, like many of us, we were consumed 24/7 with the humans in our household, right? And the only way to get away from them was when they were sleeping or when you had to leave the house. And that didn't really happen too often. So anytime I had to leave the house, and I do this every time, but often, instead of just pulling straight into the house and getting my things out of the car and moving right back into my life, I took some time and sat in my driveway. Yes. I cranked on my music, I had my Starbucks, I was sipping my coffee while it was still hot, and I was just taking 5 minutes to myself before I had to enter back into the world of quarantine. Now, that's something that I can still do today. And not too long ago, I actually woke up at 5 a.m., which, like I said, I'm part of the 5 a.m. club. So I woke up at 5 a.m., and it was a Saturday morning, and I saw that the sun was starting to peek out a little bit. And so while everyone was still sleeping, I snuck out of the house, I grabbed a coffee, I drove to a parking lot, and I was able to watch the sunrise. And I'm like, when was the last time I watched the sunrise? Like, probably never. I had an amazing, like, chill playlist, which I think A Star is Born? Yeah, that's the name of the soundtrack. A Star is Born was playing, and I was just having, like, such an amazing moment to myself. And that only took me, like, 20 minutes out of my day. But it was, like, the perfect way for me to start a Saturday morning. So, if you can, get yourself a sneaky mom moment, get out of the house, sit in the driveway, whatever you have to do, take that time for yourself. And it just feels, I don't know, feels really good. All right, the last one, number 5. Say no. I pause for emphasis because sometimes when we say no and then like 70 million other things behind it, which I don't quite understand. I do, but we're not going to dive into that today. But I need us to start saying no, period, the end. And the reason why this is one of my favorite self-care tips is because when we say no, we are saying yes to the things that matter. When we say, no, I'm not cooking 7 days a week, I'm only going to cook 5 so that I can get 2 hours back in my week. No, I am not going to create this massive Easter basket for my kids. I'm only going to give you a book so that I can save money to either do something for the whole family or that I can just save for myself. No, I am not going to join your Zoom call happy hour tonight because I don't want to be on another Zoom call for a very long time, right? Whatever it is that you need to say no to, say no so that you can say yes to the things that really, really matter. Okay? So, there you have it. It's not that complicated. It's not that hard. It takes just like a little bit of tweaking for you to find little tiny pockets of time that you can use to pour into yourself. Now, I will say, please do not find these pockets of time and then go look at your to-do list and start crossing things off. Unless what's on your to-do list is something that you're going to do to pour into yourself that is going to promote your well-being, then yes, go ahead. Otherwise, we're not doing that over here, okay? So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. And in the comments below, let me know what are your favorite easy, minimal things that you like to do to take care of yourself. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.